There we go. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? You can't hear me, can you?
Oh, there we go. Okay, now
There we
here we
go.
are.
There
Holy
we go.
shit. Yeah, no. Right here. I gotta tell you right off the bat. These fucking shows, like the Aussie Sabbath one, whatever you want to fucking call it, they're just a fucking bill. I understand the Aussie one. The Aussie one, he's done his things, he's tried to do tours, all that other shit. Yeah, he probably only has, I bet you he only plays like a quarter of that show. It probably is going to turn into an homage to it, but when you put these shows out there and it's only in one spot only, it's not an experience. It's
Mm.
a bill. The whole concept of what um, Metallica was trying to do with their fucking weekend concerts
Yeah.
was like fucking bill. That was just a bill to just, I don't know if it feeds fucking Lars's ego or not about how much money he helped bring into the economy of fucking whatever butt fuck town he went to.
Mm.
It's just fucking bullshit. That's all I gotta say about that. These things, hopefully they do it fucking pay per view because there's a lot of people that want to see it. On the
Yep.
weekend, I was at the vet, and I'm wearing a metal shirt, and turns out that the girl working at the counter, she's an old metalhead, just like she's like our age, a little less maybe, and she's like, yeah, I actually looked into actually going to the show in Birmingham. She goes, even if I used up all my fucking air miles, fucking whatever bullshit she said, it was still going to cost $2,000. And I said, yeah, these things they're a bill. That's all they are. Like to
Mm-hmm.
everybody else, even the people going to it. Um, I would rather at this point in time, I would still rather, even if I was fucking 20 minutes away from this thing, I would probably rather watch it on TV, on
So
pay per
yeah,
view.
because
I would go, but I would have preferred. I would go, but still, I would rather watch it at home, eat my food, drink my alcohol, and watch it and actually get to see it.
well, you're gonna be watching it on a big screen anyways.
Yeah, you're going to be watching it unless you're the first one through the door and you're like pissing into a colostomy bag. You know, you're going to get no food. You're going to get no drink. Fucking nobody wants a sober Aaron. Okay,
No.
it's just fuck. You just don't want that shit. Um, yeah, you're gonna watch this thing because I remember you got to remember like how much of an Ozfest did you actually get to see? Those are probably some of the biggest festivals that you and I have been to.
Well, that's probably the biggest one was the Ozfest.
Yeah. How much did you get to see?
I saw.
Like from
What?
how close though?
I didn't think we were that far off. I didn't think we were that bad. I could see pretty good. My eyes are much better back then too. I thought
That's
it was actually Slayer. That's where we started. We got the ascent of Primus,
yeah.
and then Slayer came on, and then Rob Zombie, and then Ozzy, and then Black Sabbath, and then everybody came out and played with fucking Black Sabbath, like Zach Wild and Scott Ian, and no, not Scott Ian wasn't there.
Gary
That's
King.
silly. Kerry King, yes, Kerry King.
Which
That's the
was
one.
which is funny that in hindsight I find it very funny that Kerry King comes out for that, but Kerry King wouldn't come out for Am I Evil at the Big Four.
Huh.
which is like,
What?
really
Why?
fun.
Why didn't he?
I don't know. It's just I'm figuring that it was just like there's too many guys on stage. Who the fuck cares?
True enough.
No, nobody else is gonna care. There's a good chance that he wasn't even going to be plugged in. He was probably just going to be fucking because unless you're doing the solo,
Nobody. Yeah, that's right.
the microphones are going to be working, and there's going to be guys doing drums. That's about it. So this is International Women's Month. Now, knowing you how I know you, and you know me,
Yeah.
we love women.
Yeah.
I love them in music. I do. I've said that since we started doing this thing. That you look at what they had to replace Sebastian Bach with. They had to replace it. Basically, at the end of the day, he's been replaced by a chick twice.
Yep.
I don't have her on today's list. Today, we're going to just talk about women in rock and roll. We're talking your straightforward top 40 radio airwave rock and roll. And I had some, and I'm not just talking the ones that sing. I'm also talking about the ones that actually played as well. Because there was a couple that I was like, you know what? This is one. And I thought of one. So going on that one, I have Carole King, bass player extraordinaire.
There you go.
There's rumors, and I think it was even in his book, she even gave some extra lessons to Gene.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of Gene.
Oh, geez.
And this has to do with women in music.
All right. You getting sued again?
This is going to be a defamation thing from Gene Simmons' camp on this one.
Good, I'm framing it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck it. All of them. As soon as it's all over, I'm going to take each one of them. Each one of them is going to be framed of all the depositions from all these people in this class action lawsuit. I'm going to frame them all. They're all going to hang on the wall. What is one thing that we've always said about Gene Simmons after we've done his book?
He was in love with Cher.
Exactly. I'm watching on a streaming channel. Not going to name it. That it's named after a dog owned by Mickey Mouse. They have a music channel on there, and they show videos. They were playing a video by a band called Nickel Fuck. And they're playing this song called Rockstar. Yes. Gene Simmons is in it.
Yes.
I'm going to bring up the lyrics. I got to bring up the lyrics for this because it really helps in this because of what we've said about this. Entertain the people for a second.
Yeah, you totally got me fucking lost. Hi, people. Here we are. Don't worry, this ain't a hard act to follow.
Okay. Here we go.
Get ready. Try and follow this guy.
So, they name a bunch of things. Have you seen a video for Rockstar?
Yeah.
And you know that Gene Simmons is in it?
Yes.
He makes 2 appearances in it. He makes one at the very beginning, and then he makes another one. And here's the lyrics. And it goes, I want a tour bus full of old guitars, my own star on Hollywood Boulevard, somewhere between Cher and James Dean. And when they say Cher in the song, Gene Simmons is doing the cameo in it.
That's funny.
And I was just like, fuck, this guy, you know that he saw the lyrics to this song and he told the video people, Nickel Fuck and whoever the director was, and then goes, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And they said, okay.
Probably. That's funny.
Yeah, and I'm just like, fuck. He never got over her.
Nope.
That is the epitome of the one that got away.
Look how awkward it was at the last fucking show.
Oh yeah, because he was looking over his shoulder to see where Shannon was.
Yeah, he was.
I've seen it,
And
done
then,
it. I know.
and then Cockblock Paul came in. Oh, hey, Cher.
Yeah, exactly. He totally fucking bailed them out on that one. That was 100% that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I know that went all too well. I didn't have her on my list. It was just funny because I think she's done. When she made her kind of comeback in the 80s and 90s, I would say it was almost rock. She was never really rock. I put her in a pop kind of stance. I don't know if we'll do pop on this show, but we have to come up with. There's 5 Mondays in the month in March, so I don't know where we're gonna come up. I came up with 3 so far. I don't know if you got any because I have rock, metal, punk.
I got nothing. This was just spread upon me.
Yeah, I know. Because like I said, it happened like spur of the moment. I heard about it. I think I was driving at the time, and I was like, "Oh, that's a great idea. We're always looking for topics. Here we go."
Oh, I got one.
Who's your one?
Since it's hey, a topic for the month for the Fridays. The hottest women in fucking the hottest. We're dudes here. We don't give a shit about Women's Month. Every fucking day is Women's Month.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. There's no such thing as recognizing bad women.
That's right.
Whether it's good or bad, but you know what I mean.
But we're dudes. We fucking look at chicks. We don't give a shit about Women's Month.
So we got hottest, we got punk, we got metal,
and we got rock.
And we got good rock day. We'll find another one somewhere along the line.
How about adult? How about adult contemporary?
And we all know there's only one woman that can fit that category, and she's so big that she would take up the whole show.
Fit. That's a lot of fabric there.
Yeah, somewhere there's a Toyota missing its seat covers.
Seat covers.
Greatest line I've ever heard in all of professional wrestling. Out of like the many years that I've watched it.
Yeah.
That one has stuck out.
Would you watch the Elimination Chamber?
Yes, I did watch it.
I did watch it too. I watched it the day after.
Oh yeah, we watched it afterwards too. I was very busy on the Saturday. So
yeah, I watched it on Sunday. Yeah, fucking, what's the fucking Alexa Bliss? All right.
Yeah, she hasn't been around for a while, but yeah.
I thought it was gonna be Alexa Bliss and fucking what's her pick with that Liv Morgan. I thought, my God, that would be like the most perfect match. That would be the perfect match.
Okay, so who do you have off the top of your head? Women in rock.
Well, I'd say Joan Jett.
I have her, but then I was also put in Lita Ford, and then I was like, why not? Like they're very influential.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Sherry,
she didn't do much after. She was kind of burnt out, literally. Joan Jett did really good. I don't know why. Well, Lita came in late though.
Did she come in after? Yeah, she came
way after. Joan was right away.
Yes, yeah. Lita came in during Lita came in during hair metal.
Yeah, she came in the hair metal, and I think she came in at the wrong time because the hair metal was a boys' club.
Yeah.
And things like Lita and Vixen and there was another girl band.
Femme Fatale.
Femme Fatale, yeah. Why am I thinking of Girl School? But I think they were more, or was that a song?
No, it's both. Girls' School, I think, was a chick band, and it was a fucking.
Yeah, I think it
There was a
was
song by that Cinderella like band, that fucking
Brittany Fox.
Brittany Fox, yeah.
Um,
But I think there was a chick band called Girls' School.
yeah, there was, but they were 1978.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought they must have been around for, but that's just, this here's what I'm looking at right now. It says Vixen started in 73.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Vixen was 73. Girls' School 78. I'm gonna see if I still have them pulled up.
Oh,
I had to go look at some lyrics not too long ago because of the fact that it came on while I was doing something else, and it made me listen. And I was preoccupied. I was at work, so I couldn't really change the song.
yeah.
That's a whatever. So another one that I had for women was Heart and Nancy.
Yeah.
And the song was "All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You."
I know.
And yeah, we all know the video. We all know the thing. We know the story is that the girl was married. She had a husband, but her husband was infertile, and she wanted to have a baby. So she went and picked up some random dude to get her pregnant, and that's how it happens. But
Usually how it happens.
Yeah, that's not exactly how it happens. But in the lyrics, I've skipped over this line somehow, but in the lyrics it says, so we found this hotel. It was a place that I knew all too well. I was like, wait a second. Wait. What do you mean you know this hotel very well? Which means that she drove up and down that fucking road so many goddamn times. Who knows how many fucking guys she fucked. That one guy was not the only one. He was the only one that they wrote the song about.
Maybe
They got her pregnant.
Yeah.
One of the ones that didn't get her fucking pregnant.
That's the whole fucking Maury show.
No, we're talking.
Are not the father.
Yeah, you're not the father. Who's the other one? That they all chanted his name. Springer. Yeah. It was just like, holy fuck. So, I'm just like, wait a second. What do you mean that you knew this hotel very well? I was just like, fuck's sake. I was just like, that was too fucking funny. I don't think Anne got as much credit because women in rock, up until I would almost say even a little bit, they're a little bit now. They're getting a little bit more recognition, but it's more as the singers. But up until about Nita, they're novelties in music, in rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a boys' club, right? Yeah, sure, she runs around the stage and just flails her arm and does the windmill with Alice Cooper.
Yeah, that's all she does. That's just like that fucking guy in Iron Maiden does it. That Yannick fucking dude. That's all he does. He didn't really fucking play. He flings a guitar in fucking circles and puts his legs on things.
Yeah. Um.
Adrian Smith and Dave Murray do the fucking shit.
Yeah. I was gonna say no, but there's only two in there. I was gonna say I think isn't something about Def Leppard, but no, they play. Um. Yeah. No. We've seen her, Strauss play. But then it's opened the door for. But then you go on like Instagram and you see all these girls playing guitar, but they're doing a bunch of covers and shit.
Oh, Nita Strauss just played Vancouver not too long ago.
Yeah, she did. She opened up for somebody else.
Oh, didn't she?
Yeah, she was an opener.
It was at the Vogue, I think, or something, or the Queenie.
And yeah, and I can't remember who she opened. So
Rickshaw was better.
I would have liked to have gone and seen, but in a more of a curiosity of who her band was.
Well, I can tell you right now who her drummer was.
Oh fuck!
But who everybody else?
Oh,
I would think she'd have the same band, except probably a different singer.
Maybe I was wondering if Casey Carlson was going to be your singer. That's the one I would be curious about because I don't even hear anything about her band.
I saw something about her band not too long ago. I forget what they're.
Something.
Yeah, something. I can't. Yeah, not rememberable, but I saw something.
Yeah. Yeah. We got that. We got Carol Kane. We got one that's going to be on this. This one is going to be on a bunch of lists. She's probably going to be on every list that we have, and that is Lee Aaron.
Yeah. Top.
Seriously, top. What can we not say about her?
Nothing. She's
the metal queen. She was very big in the top 40 rock and roll in the late 80s, early 90s. She was great. Who doesn't like Lee Aaron?
Exactly. And she's Canadian and lives on Vancouver Island.
There you go. I didn't know the Vancouver Island thing. That's a shame because I was just there, and we're talking like 100-meter.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could get banned from the island.
Yeah, yada yada yada. We're not allowed on the island anymore. We got that one. I'm gonna bring this one up, but I'm gonna ask your opinion on this one.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with the Queen. I'm gonna call her the Queen. Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, she was good.
Would you say that she was very influential in the rock and roll?
Yeah, she rock and roll though. That's the thing. She's more
the rock and roll.
She's more gospel, or
she was very gospel,
R&B, or whatever you fucking call it.
But her voice.
Well, she had a good voice, but she wasn't rock and roll.
Would be very influential in the whole women in rock and roll.
Well, she wasn't rock and roll. Women in music, yes.
Yeah.
Women in rock and roll, no. Possibly rock and roll, yeah.
I would say that she was an influence.
I would agree.
Was she rock and roll? No. Did she influence it? I would say yes.
Yeah, she probably influenced some chicks.
Oh, I can totally say that she did.
It's fucking International Women's Day, and I'm calling them chicks.
Chicks month.
Bitches month. International Bitches Month.
International Bitches Month. I don't get fucking thumbs up. I don't know why I don't. Does it not see my thumbs? I don't know. We got that one. we're gonna say that one. Got that one. I was reading off of the list, and this one came up, and I love this one. It was Susie Quattro.
Yes.
Do you remember Susie Quattro?
Yes. Sort of, kind of.
Yeah, got a big break from being on Happy Days, but playing a character called Pinky Tuscadero for the longest time. I thought Pinky Tuscadero was a ripoff of Susie Quattro. Like later in life, we're talking like in my 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
I thought that they were two separate people, and Happy Days was ripping it off. I did not know that
It actually was.
the same person. Why they gave her a different name on Happy Days, instead of letting her use her real name.
Well, it sounds more Italian.
Well, no, but the fact that it also would have helped her career more. Like she, I don't know, because I wasn't really there in the 70s for all that scene, right? So I don't know how big Susie Quattro actually was. I know she had some videos, she had some hits, and things like that. So I'm not 100% on how big she actually ever got. So, yeah, we don't need to see her now. But also like Joan Jett and Lita Ford played an instrument and sang. She, I think she did great when she was on Happy Days. When I watch it in hindsight, and you know how like a true rock star was TV ready, right? You know. Awards and honors. Didn't get anything. "1973 female singer." I don't even know what these awards are.
Just because they're women awards, nobody really cares.
Well, it was the Bravo Auto Awards. Like I've never even heard of
The
this.
what?
The Bravo Auto.
Lame-o.
Bravo is the largest magazine for teenagers in German speaking. She was big in Germany. That's what it is. Oh, we don't have anything. We should play. If I had anything done, I would have been. We could have been playing a Susie Quattro video.
I'll make a quick little sketch for that there. Well, every time for the halfway point, whether we got something or not. It'll just be a quick little clip. I totally know what it's gonna be too.
That's awesome.
We're so gonna get sued.
Oh yeah, I hope so. They can go. They can get in line behind everybody else. Yes, but seriously, like for me, she would have been one of my first women in music crushes. Like seeing her on Happy Days.
Yeah.
And being like young 10-year-old there, and I'd be like, oh yeah, look at that. Because even way back then, I was always, since I was 5 years old, I was so drawn to music. You know, 4-year-old Aaron in 1978 seeing "Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park." I had no idea what the fuck I was watching. I still
have no idea what the fuck I'm watching.
It's on TV. I can still remember like where I was and where we lived at the time, and walking in the room and seeing it on the thing and on TV and watching it for a little bit and whatever. I remember those things. Actual events in that show, not a fucking clue.
There is a spot. There is a spot in that show where they're fighting the fucking whatever the gorilla monsters or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
But Ace Frehley didn't show up for
Yeah.
that fight scene,
Yeah,
so
black.
they use his black stunt double to fucking fill in for him.
No, Ace was there, but Ace wasn't functional.
No, yes, he wasn't functional.
Yeah, is the best way to put it.
Ace did nothing.
And Ace did nothing. Do you got any more before I go to my last one that I had on my list?
No, man, go your last one.
The last one is, I'm going to say the top lady of chicks, bitches, whatever Chris wants to call them today. That was Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, she was good.
Well, she was in a. Oh wait, you know which one we didn't hit. We're gonna go back to. We're gonna get back to this one after. We're gonna with Stevie
Go
Nicks.
back.
Stevie Nicks. There was the B side of "Go Your Own Way," which is a little bit about Lindsey Buckingham, but the real song was called "Silver Springs." Apparently, that's the one that was written about her breakup with guitarist in the band Lindsey Buckingham, which has a part that he sings. Because he sang, Stevie Nicks sang, and the other chick sang. Who is the other one?
McVie. So Christy McVie.
Christy McVie, yeah.
Christine McVie, yeah.
They all kind of sang. Fleetwood, he sang backup. I don't even know if that was his real name, but apparently the guy playing the drums, his name was Fleetwood Mac. Or he was Mac Fleetwood or something like that. I don't know what the actual, but the whole thing is that she wrote a song about how that dude over there is an asshole.
Yep.
And then made him sing it.
That's because that's pretty fucking. You got power if you can do that.
That will always be badass. And the last one that I had was so influential on women in music and rock and roll. Used to hang out with a dude that is still around in rock and roll, along with Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix. Do you have who it is?
Janis,
exactly. Janis Joplin. Died at 27 with the rest of them, except for Elvis. I don't know how he escaped.
Yeah, he went to rehab. He had like cirrhosis of the liver and shit for all the booze he was drinking.
Yeah.
He said he'd wake up and have a fucking beer. He couldn't function without it. Like everybody's coffee, he had to have a beer.
He is still going stronger than both the remaining Beatles and the remaining Stones. The Stones do like 3 shows a year, and they're selected shows. So like, we're only going to go play this. Like 3 years ago, they played Calgary. Then now they came to Vancouver last year. And
they just pick up they just pick where they want to go on vacation, and they go there and play a show.
Because they're in their 80s. I get it. They're in their 80s. Just under the 80 mark is Alice Cooper and Ozzy.
77. Alice is 77.
Alice is 77. I think Ozzy's
76.
76? Okay, so there you go. He's 76. So Ozzy in a few months playing his last show. He
If
basically
he makes it.
already has played his own show, his last show.
But he wants to do it in his hometown.
He wants to go. They want to do it in Birmingham, and I think that's such a great way to do it. Kiss sort of did it by going back to New York,
Mm-hmm.
where they all started, and but like I said, their set list was not the greatest set list.
No, but they did throw some cool ones in there that you don't always
There
hear.
was some little bit things there, but you got to remember they were just playing the same set list that they were playing the whole fucking tour.
Pretty much. Yeah.
More or
Yeah,
less.
yeah. Yeah, for the whole tour. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But at the end of the day, I understand what they were doing because of the fact that this is going to be it for Kiss.
And plus too, you can't go changing it up a lot. And if you got all that fucking pyro shit, and you got to remember where to be and when to be there, you can't go changing everything up too much.
There is that. My thing that I was going to say is that we saw it. It was a very emotional night for them.
Yep.
So you're going to want to go with what you know. You're going to want to take the easy way out. You're not going to be pulling in songs that you haven't played in 20 years.
I think they did. I think they pulled out a few of them.
Yeah, but there are probably also songs that they do every once in a while, though, right? I'm not going to say they don't do a lot of the non-makeup years.
No, they don't do a lot of those.
You got to think about that. Like, they don't do much of Animalize. They don't do much of Crazy Nights. They don't do much of the Hot in the Shade. What are some of the other ones?
Revenge,
Lick It Up.
Lick It Up.
They don't do a lot of these. Like, they could have dug up Vinny. Put that makeup on him and have him come out and do Lick It Up.
He already does that himself. He goes out on fucking.
Yeah, I know, but so he's already doing it. But
it's pretty pathetic. But they could have called Bruce back. I mean, he was there pretty much for the fall.
They could have called Bruce back. They could have called Bruce back and done something off of Animalize.
Couple of Animalize or Hot in the Shade or something like that.
Or Hot in the Shade or something that he co-wrote. Because he did co-write songs with Paul.
He did. Yes.
So they could have done something with that. They could have done they could have just bit the bullet and paid the $250. I know it's a lot of fucking money. They could have paid because Ace went on fucking record and said $250.
Yeah, but Ace also said Ace also said that Tommy's got to be off stage
or off stage.
Tommy's got to be off stage. He doesn't want to be on there.
Have Tommy keep playing backstage or whatever.
But Gene wouldn't do. But
Gene Bruce backstage and play.
But Gene wouldn't do that because he said Tommy's been here the whole fucking time. So no, I'm not kicking him off stage. And he said, I think two spacemen on stage would confuse people.
Technically, see, Ace didn't even have to be in makeup.
Ace wanted to be in makeup.
Oh, Ace wanted to be in makeup. So there you go. I would have said yeah. We'll do what you did.
Yeah, it was disappointing they didn't.
Tommy plays, but he's off stage.
Yeah, it was disappointing they didn't give recognition to all the other ones to everybody that helped out, right?
Yeah,
like Mark St. John, Eric Carr.
Yeah, sure. Those two. Mark was only there for not even coffee. he recorded the album and then ended up with some sort of arthritis problem.
Yep, and then died for somehow.
Died later. And, Eric,
Cancer.
but later, these things, like they should have had him there. That's
Yeah.
just my thought.
Well, they should have had something. They should have done something. I mean, like spotlighted something of each era, right?
Yeah, no, there should have been a spotlight. They should have done it that way. They should have
If they weren't going to have
you start off
let's say they take something from the Bruce Kulick years and they do something off Hot in the Shade, and let's say they did, I don't know, fucking whatever, Hide Your Heart or Rise to It, and then they should have played it, and they should have had like clips in the back of the Bruce Kulick years, right, while they're playing the song, and then they go to another era and they should have fucking played the song and had clips from that era as well. And that's the way you can get away without having to pay the guys anything.
Yeah,
but still give respect.
Yeah, there should have been some. Yeah, but then these guys that come after them for money for using their likeness, I get that.
But they wouldn't though. They can't because Kiss owns it.
Kiss owns what you've done with them. Yeah, I get the business end of it.
So no one would come after anybody for nothing.
No.
And they could have done that and made fucking something a little more. Compliment or give props to the other ones that helped you throughout the years. That's what I think.
Well, I got sidetracked. Where were we? Right here. Speaking of the Sabbath thing,
yeah,
Slayer's going to perform a Black Sabbath cover at the that's been leaked out by Kerry King. That they're going to play one of the Black Sabbath songs. I think that in his condition, Ozzy's not going to be doing a lot. You see the list, right? You see the list of like the guest singers on it.
Yeah.
There's like a whole bunch of guest singers. That they're so it gives that impression of that. I'm starting to think that he's not going to do a lot.
No, he's supposed to do his thing because it's Ozzy Osbourne, and then it's supposed to be Black Sabbath.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that even the Ozzy part.
I don't think he's doing a lot either. He might come out, sit down, and do a couple songs, and that's about it. He'll probably do Crazy Train and fucking a couple of other ones, but
yeah.
But it's not going to be a full hour set or hour and a half like he could do if he wanted to. No. If he could.
What we got? Nobody cares about them.
But me and Barney were actually talking about that the other day. We both went and we saw fucking Ozzy when he came here for Osmosis. And he fucking, the first time he came here for, his voice got all fucked up. It was all cracking and shit. So he walked off the stage. And then he came back. And all our tickets were honored and shit. So we went back. And Barney's like, he wasn't that fucking good. He just did a couple steps and leapfrogs and a couple steps over here, then jumps. He ain't that fucking exciting on stage. I'm like, no.
That's just it. He's not excited on stage, and I get that. What's his name? The guitar player, Zach Wild.
Zach Wild, yeah.
Also, not very excited on stage.
No, it's because he's bit.
Down there and plays, and he kind of sways back and forth while he plays. That would have been Rudy Sarzo, I believe, in those days. Rudy was with him for a long time.
Yeah.
As we all know, bass players are just bass players, and that's where they remain. Drummers do this while they're playing. Bass players are just over there.
That's right. Keeping it fucking together.
Keeping it, they do. They do. At the end of the day, they do keep it together. I'm gonna ask you a stupid question.
I'll give you a stupid answer.
Please do. Are you gonna read Randy Blythe, the singer of God, Lamb of God's book?
Yeah, probably not. I'll bet you like $500 not.
It's just the whole fucking delay of like.
No, I was trying to. I'm pretty
Why did
big.
you do
I was
that?
trying to think of really something stupid to say, something really stupid, but I couldn't come up with anything. So no, I probably won't fucking read that. I don't like Lamb of God either. They're one step above five-figure death punch to me. They're not.
They showed up in the little feed that I'm looking through. Lamb of God. They were being played on a metal playlist that I was listening to a few weeks, months, whatever ago. And never really got into them, so I didn't even know who the fuck I was listening to. So I had to look up what fucking song this was. It was going through my fucking little player thingy, and I'm like, Alexa, what song is this? And it's like, this is blah, 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 Lamb of God. And all I can think about is when I'm listening to this thing, is this guy who's Randy Blythe, the guy singing, is that it just seems like this guy was trying so hard to sound a certain way. I don't know. It just seems like he was just like, he was trying too hard. It was like not even natural. It was just like, it just made me want to hear like, so this is what you put out on an album. What do you put out on a live performance? Like, how good are you? It just seems like it was too. It reminds me of like when you try and take a pop singer.
Yep.
And then they try to sing Lamb of God in the way of Lamb of God.
Oh, yeah. I see.
It was really forced. There's one 2 days ago. I didn't even see this one. The singer of the New York Dolls died 2 days ago.
Huh.
I'm surprised it lived that long. But, 75, that's still pretty damn good. Ding. I don't know who the fuck you are. Do you remember seeing Disturbed?
No. I know with Megadeth at the Gigantor.
Yeah, on the Gigantor, they opened it and we caught them.
I don't remember seeing them now.
I just didn't think it was all that.
Well, apparently I didn't either because I didn't remember fucking seeing them.
Yeah, I know. For me, when I watched them, it was just like, it was just not good. I heard it, and then I heard a deep track. Apparently it wasn't a deep track. It was a track I've never heard. LA Guns.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was brand new, and that they had a female singer. So it was on satellite radio.
Yeah.
It's a Like Guns, and the song is playing. I can't remember what song it is. And it sounded like it was actually a female singer on this. Turns out it was the dude that they had back in the day.
Oh, fucking, what the hell is his name?
I wouldn't even, which is funny because I was saying that the other day about how we don't know who's in bands anymore because we got more important shit to think about, but we don't have liner notes anymore.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you'd get the new album, you'd sit in your bed, headphones on, and you would read the liner notes while you were listening to it.
Yeah.
You'd read like every fucking thing from down to who the fucking producer was,
Yeah.
the fucking who they thanked, all the members of the band, the road crew, who was the fucking lighting tech on whatever, and who was what's on what song and all this other shit. And
you read it from cover to fucking cover.
You did. You read all the lyrics as the songs played, and during the guitar solos, you would read all the fucking extra bullshit of like all the producers, all the other shit, and where the songs are written. Songs are written in blah 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 studio in LA.
Yeah, yeah.
Read all this shit, and it was just. But nowadays, like, I get a new album. I'm like, I listen to it. Is this band still the same? I don't know.
Oh, fucking the new Wednesday album that's coming out. Fucking
Friday?
No, it's in April. I think it's April 21st. But it's got fucking Tie Me Down on it from fucking Faster Pussycat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ace Frehley, we were just talking about him.
Yeah.
Origins, Volume 3.
Oh, cool. Origins, back to the days when he was a plumber.
Yeah, I'm a plumber.
No, I'm a plumber.
Yeah, so that's basically him doing covers.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares about that one. Dead Daisies are going to be bringing out a new album.
Yes, I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one because of the fact that. Were you with me when somebody asked me if we knew about the Hollywood Theater?
What about it?
Somebody was asking me have you heard of the Hollywood Theater? And I was like, yeah. Went there, we watched a show, we saw a band play. The Electro Jets were a runner-up for playing a show there with the Dead Daisies, which I would have just fucking loved.
That would have been cool.
But if I was going to lose out bidding more of the words, I'm glad I lost to who I lost to. You know.
Yeah, of course.
I lost to Jay.
The Lachinga.
Basically Lachinga, yeah, and that was. I'm good with that. No.
I'd totally go see them again if they came.
Oh, I totally would. Yeah, they were a band of. You look them up and you see that they're just a band of hired guns.
Yeah.
Together and made a band.
That have been hired in other other big bands.
Yeah.
But they were good though. I liked them.
They were good. I would totally see them again. I would love to actually see them again. I'm trying to think. Oh, here we go. 4 days ago, Paul Stanley explains why no former Kiss members were celebrated or mentioned at the band's final concert.
Ah,
Here we go. Fuck, this is in an interview with fucking none other than Chris Jericho.
oh, I was watching clips of that with Paul Stanley.
Okay, so this is from with Chris Jericho, Paul Stanley. To be somewhat diplomatic, there were people who made unrealistic demands of what they required, and that's not what it was about. It was supposed to be about a celebration of the band. So as far as Ace and Peter, they weren't, you know, said it 100 times. I'll say it 100 times more. We couldn't have been we couldn't have been there without those guys. But he actually asked about Eric Carr, Bruce Kulick, and Mark St. John. Why was there no videos or draped photos or anything like that? Fact that playing music, pausing. The legacy is only going to grow. I think we're going to be bigger than the Stones. I think they're blowing their own horn too much.
They're trying to promote that shit.
I don't think this fucking hologram thing is going to fucking go anywhere.
I don't think so, but I would go to the first show though, just so I could see it live for myself.
I wouldn't. I'll drive you there, and that's about it. I'll be at the bar. I'll come pick you up when I'm done.
Not too keen on it, but I would like to see it just so I know what it's all about. Just to witness it firsthand.
I think it's just going to be these holograms playing the same fucking set that they've been playing for the last 20 years, though.
Yeah, I think it is too. But I'd want to see that firsthand.
Like, I'm sorry. They're going to start off with Strutter. They're going to play Deuce. They're going to play fucking Firehouse. They're going to play...
Well, they can play whatever they want. It's all fucking AI. They can just fucking call up any fucking song they want to play, put together their own fucking set list, and then boom, it plays it for them. Right? They don't fucking have to fucking program anything in. It's done by George Lucas. It's gonna be good shit. But I'm not fucking into it. But I would want to see the production.
The only thing I can say is that at least it's going to be done by George Lucas and not by Disney.
That's right.
As much as George Lucas fell off in the end, it's still better than Disney.
Sure is.
I liked the last 3 Star Wars movies.
I liked them. I didn't hate them. Well, I didn't say I liked them. I didn't hate them. I didn't hate them.
I liked them. I thought they stayed true.
They did.
The only thing that I can say is that everything else, other than Kenobi, was shit.
Yeah. Well, The Mandalorian, some people like that.
I liked it the first season.
Then Luke walked through the door, that was it?
Especially the first season, especially when he handed over the fucking
Yoda. Grogu.
When he hands him off to Luke Skywalker. That fucking scene with Luke Skywalker coming out and just being totally badass.
Yeah.
Was so good. It reminds me of what was that? Rogue One.
Yes, when Vader came
I watched the last 10 minutes of Rogue One for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you and me both. That's great.
The ending where they're all running in fear. Darth Vader's coming out and he's fucking shit up. The AI Princess Leia, um, even though she was AI, I did not care.
Yeah.
All I know is that I popped a Star Wars boner for that. I was like, that was fucking awesome.
It sure fucking was. Oh,
Um,
what's the date today?
it is March
Oh,
3rd.
never mind. Yeah, never mind.
That's May. That's May, not
That's
March.
right. I'm thinking, oh fuck, it's like the third or
Next Monday,
something.
though. Oh, just so you know,
What?
next Monday is March the 10th. As we're winding down this fucking bullshit. Oh, we've gone over.
Oh,
Next
what?
Monday is March the 10th,
So
which is MAR10, which is Mario. Next Monday is Mario Day.
all right. I like how you went there.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
I have
What's
that
it-
written down.
so next Monday, it's a Mario.
Yeah, it's a Mario. So if we have nothing else to say,
Which we probably
unless
won't.
I yell out, it's a Mario.
It's a Mario.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds good.
we're done here.
We're done. And that was a lot of bullshit. We did
A
talk
lot of
about
bullshit.
some top women in rock. We're gonna try and fit in top women in metal next week as well. Let's think about some top women in metal. We know we mentioned this week Lee Aaron. We know that she's going to be on the list next week.
Yes, yes.
Somehow, even when we do the top women in punk, Lee Aaron's going to be on that list.
Aaron's gonna be on it. Yeah.
She's defaulted.
Yeah, she defaulted for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we're going. I'm done.
Yeah. We're done. And then we do the thing. Wherever the fuck it is. Where the fuck is it? Here we go.
There you go.